Yeah, good morning. This is Bang Bang Mail. Just a quick 5 6 minutes about Charlie Bronson. Yeah, not really about Charlie Bronson. Well, it is. It's about the people that are going to get him out. Yeah, I'm an IPP. What is it? It's an indeterminate public protection order. Charlie is more or less the same as me in a way. Yeah. It's not an IPP, but it's the same sort of rules that he's going to is going to apply for him. And the people, no one's really spoke about these people yet, but the only people that get him out of that unit and into a DCAT with supervision, because that's what you're going to get, is the parole board. Right? So I'm an IPP. I've gone through the parole board twice. Well, nearly 3 times actually. So what you do when you go into the parole board, you've got maybe 2 3 people, usually 3 people. You've got the main one, she's in charge, and you've got the outside ones that are asking questions, talking to people that are involved in your case. So the people in charge of Charlie's case are the offending manager, which are the people that are checking on Charlie all the time, the psychology, and prison staff that are allocated to Charlie. So the most important people that are for Charlie are the prison officers that are allocated to him. They're the ones that are down there most of the time with Charlie. They're the ones that know Charlie. They know the ins and outs of Charlie. Obviously, so it's not about the ones that when he's took hostage and them sort of things. It's about now how Charlie's been over the past couple of years, yeah? And he hasn't caused no problems. So they're the ones the parole board are going to take notice of. They're going to take the notice of no one else. Things happened years ago. Years ago is why he is in prison. You know, it's like the judge. He sentences you, and that is your punishment. Not to be punished whilst you're in prison. So Charlie was punished for what he did, and he was put down in a unit. He come up, he couldn't cope with it, yeah, so they put him back down again. But since he's been there, 19, 20 months, he's caused no problem. So therefore, he must have the prison staff that are always allocated just to Charlie. Charlie might have 6 to 8 prison officers that are allocated to him. Ones that go down there, 2 or 3, maybe have 3 or 4 people down there. Then it change over, another 2 or 3. So he might have 7 or 8 people, prison officers, that are checking out him, that are all writing reports on Charlie. They write reports every time. As soon as Charlie comes out of where he's coming out to go to the toilet or whatever he's doing, going to a room, talking to people, there's a prison officer there, and he's the one writing out all the reports on Charlie, what he's saying, what he's doing, this, that and the other. So they're very, very important, the prison officers, the ones that look after Charlie. They can't be, we know that some are a bit against it, but most of the ones that are going to go down there are going to be for Charlie, to help Charlie, yeah? To get Charlie out of there, to help him out as much as possible. Psychology, so as I said, I'm an IPP. I got parole because of the psychology, really, and my offending manager, the one that looks after me, that writes all my reports out, yeah? A prison officer, the offending manager, so he's checking you out all the time. He talks to other prison officers that see you, maybe go into one, you want reports on you. He's the one, he's important, yeah? But psychology are very important. And, you get to hear things from people that are talking about Bronson and this, that and the other. No one really knows Charlie Bronson. There's only these people, the psychologist, the offending manager, and the staff that is down there to look after him, the registered prison officers. So psychology listen, they're the ones that are going to get Charlie out of there as much as possible. As I said, I'm an IPP. All the IPPs that I was away with, the ones that got out on licence, there isn't many of us yet, and the ones that did get out on licence, a lot of them got recall. So to get parole, you must do the courses. I should imagine Charlie has done CALM. I should imagine they put Charlie on a course called CSCP. That's Connective Self-Changing Program. I should imagine they put Charlie on that. If they put Charlie on that, I mean, that's one of the worst courses to be on. It's a course that maybe 10, I don't know, sort of, I've not been put on it. I got reports that saying they wanted to put me on it, but my probation officer, she was the one who said it's not in Mr. Hill's interest to put him on that course, because that course is well, it's a course that you get on. It's very, very hard, and it's not virtually impossible to get off of that course. Yeah, it's just a mad course. Yeah, it's just a mad course. But as I said, there's them people that are going to get Charlie out here. That's the offender manager. That's the prison staff that are allocated to Charlie, and there's the psychology. He's definitely done CALM. He's definitely controlling anger and learning to manage it. He's definitely done that course. I should imagine Charlie's done quite a few courses, yeah. He's had to do them, psychology courses. And if they recommended, and if psychology and the offender manager and the staff that's down with Charlie are recommended that he's changed and he needs to be up let out and to congregate with people, yeah, he would get parole. He would get DCAT, because they're the most important people. No one's really spoke about them. Everybody's trying to get on the bandwagon of Charlie. When I hear some of these people talking about Charlie, they're saying, yeah, once Charlie gets something set in his mind, he won't let it go. And he's just that, he won't let it go, it's there in his mind, and he'll do what he's got to do. Well, that's not good. That's not a good thing to say about Charlie. That's not a good thing about Charlie, because then people will get on it and go, well, this man can be a danger to the public, because if he's got something set in his mind, he will just go out and do it, if no one can change it. So I keep hearing people talk about that. Charlie, once he gets something set in his mind, he don't change. Listen, believe me, yeah? Believe me, Charlie's changed, yeah? Charlie's changed. They wouldn't have put him on the parole board for one. They wouldn't have put him on parole if they didn't think he'd changed. Psychology wouldn't have put him on the parole board if they didn't think he'd changed. The offending manager would definitely not put him on the parole board. But he's the one, he's important. He's as important as the psychologist, because he's getting all the information from the designated staff that are on Charlie. So he's writing a report out for the psychology. Psychology is the most important people on that parole board. Remember that. Psychology is the most important people. You might have 4, 5, 6 people, top psychology on Charlie. Charlie, if they're on Charlie's side, he will get parole. He will get parole, but what he doesn't need, as I said, is all these people saying, yeah, once Charlie gets something set in his mind, it's it, he don't change, and that's it. If Charlie don't like you, he don't like you, he never talk to you, you can't see. Listen, Charlie is going to get out. He's going to get a DCAT. He's going to get a DCAT with big supervision. He might go and get 4, 5, 6 people on him all the time, checking him out, taking him out, doing this, doing that. That's what they've got to do with him. Anyway, I've just said my little thing. Just to say that the IPPs, like myself, Charlie, it doesn't matter, he's done 30. I've done 26 and a half years, 10 years. I've been out 10 years on the street. I'm still in IPP. So I've done 36 years. But it's not about that, yeah? It's not about that. It's, has he changed? Yes, he has. Yes, Charlie has changed, as he wouldn't have been on the parole like he is now, yeah? Believe. Anyway, he's going to get out. He's going to get DK. He's going to get supervision. Don't worry about that. I'll blame anything on it. Anyway, take care. Have a nice day. Bye.